welcome to my channel. I'm actually excited I get to shoot this video because I've been very busy. But yeah, so this video is about culture shock, as I promised you guys. Yeah, the video is about culture shock. So I'm going to mention like a few things in the UK that shocked me. They really shocked me, like when I had just come. So the first culture shock that I got was the accent, guys. The accent. I think some of you must have guessed it, like from my previous video, but yeah, it was the accent. So first of all, when I first came to the UK, I found out that every city in the UK has their own accent. So there are more than 5 accents in the UK itself. You get? Yeah. So like that's what I found really challenging, because I found like sometimes someone would be talking and you can't understand, then you find someone else you understand, so you're like, I thought I didn't understand the British accent, but then again the British accent, there's so many British accents. So that was the first thing. And then the other thing, I mean, like still connected to accent, like when I would talk they wouldn't hear me, then I wouldn't hear some lecturers. But anyway guys, like of course when you're a student, like don't be scared about like the whole culture shock. You will get used, like after some few days you get used, like when they talk you'll be able to understand and all that. And I feel like the lecturers, when they're choosing them, they choose people that can actually speak clear English, not people with like a very wrong accent. Either that or the lecturers know how to like train themselves, something like that, like talk clear English. Yeah, then about like if you're talking and they can't understand you, like of course observe and see like how do they talk. So I observed and realized that like the first city that I went to was Brighton. So it's like everyone that would come talking to me, they came talking in a high pitch. Like for me, I would be telling people like, hi, my name is Olga, and people like, hi, how are you, my name is, I'm just like what's the excitement? Anyway, so like that's one of the things. So even you, like of course you don't have to become a person that you are not, but just see the way they talk and then try to like, I'm sorry guys, but you have to kind of twist your accent. Okay, not twist, but see how they pronounce things. Like some words that I realized that in Uganda we pronounce, like for example, when we are saying like, you know, ginger, like yeah, ginger. In Uganda we say jinga. Here in the UK it's ginger. So the first time when I was talking, I don't remember what I was even saying, like I was conversing with my friends, and then I said jinga. None of them understood until somebody, I think I had a Kenyan something like nearby. Yeah, they're the ones that helped me, but they hadn't understood the word. So you have to just see like what are those pronunciations that make them not understand you, and then just change, because I mean English is theirs, it's not ours. For us, we're African. Anyway, so the other culture shock, I just noticed like the country is so organized, guys. Like when you go anywhere, first of all they make queues, you book appointments. Like I had, even when you're going to open a bank account, you have to fill in a form online, and then you book your appointment to take your documents into the bank. So you have to make sure that you're there before your time for the appointment. So I realized like people keep time a lot, like they're so punctual, and I think it's a good thing, though it has like, it's still kind of hard for me. Like I'm trying to improve. I know my friends are going to say that I'm still bad at it, but I'm trying to improve, you get. Yeah, but they're so punctual, trust me. Like they'll come a few minutes before. Yeah, which I think is a good thing, and it's a good, is it skill or what, to learn? Yeah. And then another culture like another thing that shocked me that's different from Uganda is like, still on the part of being organized, I realized that roads observed that roads, like you know that when there's a zebra crossing, like you can just cross. You don't have to actually like first stop the car, or you don't have to wait for it. If you see a zebra crossing anywhere, like just to cross, even though you stand in the road, the car will wait for you, which I feel like that's discipline. It's really nice, because I just imagine in Uganda, even when where you see like zebra crossing, like people still speed. I'm just like, wow, okay. Anyway, I don't mean to say bad things about Uganda, but I'm just like comparing. Yeah. And then the other thing, like then the roads without zebra crossings, you press, there's somewhere you press, and then you wait for the traffic lights to stop, and the traffic lights almost everywhere. Yeah, and then you wait for some minutes when the traffic light, of course, when it says stop, the cars will stop, then you pass. I think you know that. Anyway, so the other culture shock, oh, academically, guys. Oh my goodness. Academically, first of all, when you enroll into uni in the UK, of course, you find it's a very diverse, like it's very diverse. So you find like people from different continents, you're from different countries. So like you're all different, which is a good thing, I think. But guys, people will be talking in class. Let's say they ask for an answer. People will be answering and you're like, oh my goodness, these guys are so clever. Like when they're talking, things will just make sense. You're like, wow, how did this person think of this difficult word? It's not even in my head. Yeah, but anyway, I feel like with time you start understanding the things, of course, because I realized that the lecturers here, I was saying teachers, but they're lecturers. The lecturers here are very, very patient, which I think is a very good thing. Because when I haven't been at uni like in Uganda, but then I have attended school in Uganda, and some teachers are patient, but most of them are not. Yeah, which is sad, but in the UK you find like they're so patient, guys. They're so patient. Still on the academic part, so when you have an exam, they give you a clue. They give you a clue of like what you're going, like what's going to come in the exam. But still, when they give you a clue, they don't give you the exact questions that are coming. So of course you can read that topic and like questions surrounding and all that. And then when you're answering, don't answer anything that's in the textbook, because they don't accept plagiarism. I'll put the definition of plagiarism on the screen. They don't accept plagiarism, so you have to make sure you're getting everything from your head. Meaning, if they teach you a certain topic, you have to answer it from your understanding. Yeah, and let's hope your understanding is correct. Anyway, yeah, like I feel like that's what makes it. It's hard for some people, but to me, I found it really easy. Yeah. Then, still on the academic part, the lecturers are really friendly and they respect you. So in that way, like automatically, of course, you respect them because you respect each other. Like there's a mutual respect. And then also like they don't require you to call them certain titles. For example, Mr. Doctor, you don't have to call them that. You just have to call them by their names. Like let's say a lecturer is called Nick, just call him Nick like that. So imagine for here I was like a Ugandan girl that doesn't know about that. So in case there would be like anything I want to talk to my lecturer about and all that, I would be like, good morning, Mr. Nick. Just not like they found it weird. They found it weird that even like one of the lecturers actually talked to me, and I think they're used to international students, of course, but some of them just keep quiet and just like say, I would prefer it when you call me by my name, like without putting the title of like Mr. Doctor, Professor, like you know those things. You don't have to put that. Yeah. But then like one of them told me, which I felt like very nice, because even like in emails you find like when they email you, you find that they're being friendly. Like they email you in a friendly way, like, oh, I was wondering why you didn't come to the lecture, is everything okay, like that, you get. But then yeah, so I found that really nice because it creates this relationship where you both respect each other and you both learn from each other, if you get what I mean. Yeah, which I found a really nice thing. Then another culture shock that I found, this one is about like public transport, the location of places, and then Google Maps. So when I first came in the UK, being from Uganda, I'm among those kids that just grew up in the house, to be honest, like, and boarding school. So I knew did I even know Google Maps existed? I don't even want to lie. I think I may have heard about them, but I didn't actually know how to use them and all that. So I found it really hard like to navigate around until I found like my first friend. My first friend was from Hong Kong. Yeah, and she was using Google Maps and it was really good. But now the problem with Google Maps is, okay, like when I started using them, I was like, okay, me too, I'm going to start using them. So I downloaded Google Maps and I started using them. Guys, Google Maps can make you cross the road twice. What? They can make you cross the road twice. Sometimes they'll even make you go on the long routes. But of course, I was new to the place, so I used to just take the long route and all that, yeah. And then about public transport, people will be standing in the bus, guys. I think I fell down in my first year, I fell down in the bus like twice. Yeah, but the good thing with people here, they're so kind, they're so polite, and they're like, oh, are you okay? You're right. Yeah. So of course you don't feel that ashamed, but it was embarrassing, like very embarrassing. Yeah, that drives me to the next point. So the next point is people here are very okay. I know like some people would disagree with me, but I found people very friendly. Like friendly and nice. I shouldn't say friendly, but polite, if you get what I mean. Polite because like I get into work, like from when I enter, the receptionist is like, oh lovely Olga, you're here, good morning, what? And then she's like, okay, gorgeous girl, okay, sweet girl. I'm just like, wow, I like this. I like these sweet words. Yeah, of course at first it was weird, but I really like it because I feel like it creates just a positive mood. Like it's really nice, guys. Yeah, so I found it really different because in Uganda, who's going to call you gorgeous girl or dear, apart from like people vibing you, of course. Yeah, so I really find it nice that where you go, like people call you sweetheart, darling, gorgeous girl, but I'm just like, okay, I love that. Yeah, anyway, that's one of the reasons why I even like my workplace. Imagine. Yeah, and so like they are polite, and then still about that, you could stop someone on the road and then they realize that you're new. Of course some of them will be like shy, they have social anxiety, but then some of them, like if you find the friendly ones, they'll actually converse, like they'll tell you about the story of their lives and yet you're just a stranger, which I find, okay, it's weird but nice at the same time because they're friendly. Yeah, I found that really nice. Guys, the other culture shock that I found, yeah, the money, the currency, guys. First of all, I was used to the Ugandan currency, number one. Then I came here and I didn't even think about it that it would be useful for me to like practice before, like or check on Google and all that. Yeah. So I did not really know about like their currency and all that. And even though you check on Google, like Google is not going to tell you what is this price. Of course it will tell you, but what is the different price everywhere you get. So I used to buy stuff from like the school cafeteria, guys. I didn't know how to count the coins, and here like you could give someone £5, they give you so many coins. Yeah, so I did not know how to like count the coins. So what I would do, oh, bless that lady. What I would do, I would give the lady the money, and then she, like, let's say I have many coins, I give her all the coins, she picks out what she wants and she gives me back. And then she told me, she was like, this is £1, this is this, what, like imagine. But I'm sure 100%, guys, like I'm Ugandan and I love my Uganda, but I'm 100% sure that if you go to Uganda and you give the money to the person selling stuff, they will even take more money than what the price of the thing you get. But here that lady was so trustworthy, she taught me how to count money, like imagine. Wow. And I was even shy to talk. It's not like I was this friendly bubbly girl that was her friend. Yeah, so imagine. So I found that really nice. Although like the currency, it really disturbed me. It disturbed me so much, and that was before I got my bank card. It really disturbed me. Yeah, that was sad. Anyway, that wasn't sad, like it's normal, it happens to everybody. Yeah, but I would just advise people before moving, just research about the currency, research about the notes and coins, so that at least you have some knowledge, like you get about how the coins look like and all that. Yeah, so that you don't have to suffer like me, like I did. Then the other thing, I don't know, I kind of like it, but sometimes it's annoying, is the weather. Oh my goodness, everyone complains about the weather. Everybody. But I think I've gotten used to it, and I feel like if you stay here, you get used to it because the winters are really cold. Like they're cold, but they're not extremely, you get. It's a situation where if you know how to dress for them, you will not feel cold. Yeah. So I don't mind about them. But then the thing that shocked me about the winters was the fact that during winter that it gets dark at 3. Guys, 3 p.m, like 3 after lunch at 3 it gets dark. Oh my goodness, wow. Imagine it getting dark at 3 in Uganda. I don't know, it's weird. I find it very weird. Yeah, and then I like the summers because the summers have longer days. So you find like summer it gets dark at around like 8 or 9, like you get. So that means it will be bright for a longer time, if you get what I mean. Yeah, if you haven't understood, ask me in the comment section. And thank you guys for watching. That's all I had today. And yeah, watch out for more videos. And again, my name is Olga, and thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, like. subscribe, comment, like, and also share with your friends, guys, because someone may need this information. Yeah. Thank you, guys.